this is part 5 of the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask livestream series I've been doing. This is going to be a very busy part with a lot of things going, but just gonna jump right into it. So welcome back again. Last time we just finished the Snowhead Temple, got a brand new sword, as you can see here, new sword. Yeah. I have changed some of my settings, so if there's any lag, I just want to apologise for that. We'll see how things go as we continue. But yeah, so we finished Snowhead, we got a new sword, we got... that's kind of it really. We got double defense, double magic rather, so we can use twice as much magic now. And we made sure to get the powder keg license, which we're going to need for this part. To do a lot of the busy side quests that we've got coming, because there's a lot of stuff coming and a lot of stuff that will be very important. Just give me a moment and then we can jump into everything. Apologies if there's anything popping up, just checking everything's running okay. Got a little bit of delay going on. On my end, so I just want to make sure I sort that out before I start. Yeah, I think that's all I can really do. I've just had to just edit things, just see how it's all going. Because it's been a bit since I did some recording. Not too long though, but some of my settings weren't working for my sound. But yeah, we'll just work with this, we'll see how things go. I think I've got it back to normal now. So first thing I want to do, as always, on a new time cycle, is play the Song of Inverted Time. Let's give us plenty of time, because we have a lot of things to do. A lot of side quests I want to try and knock out. While we make our way to the brand new area. So we're going to be exploring the beach area, the Great Bay, in this part. And I've got my big list of side quests that I want to try and do for this part. So first thing we want to do is go get our rupees that we get every single time. I might go grab 200 rather than 100 though. I think there might be some more things to buy than normal. As always, we've got that wonderful 3D jumping working with me as I wanted to. Now, I do love the Zelda jumping. It can just sometimes be a bit finicky. Okay, I'm really going to have to watch this. Oh my goodness, come on. I'm really going to have a look at things on my laptop after this part, because I'm having a lot more delay today. But I figured I'd do a bit of recording while I've got a day off from work. Oh my god, come on. This is embarrassing. But yeah. Okay. And go. Ugh, nearly didn't make it. That is not usually as hard as that. You know what? This is the fun of live streams. You don't know what's going to happen. Starting a part with weird jumping or choppiness. Sure, why not? There you go. 100 rupees. And I'm actually going to also go grab another 100. Just in case of something. Now, there is a side quest I am considering looking at in the future. Not for this part, but for next part. And the thing I want to know that I can't remember for the life of me is if I've done the dog racing side quest yet or not. There's our card. I don't believe I've done dog racing yet, because I think I wanted to do it the proper way. But yeah. So I'm coming down here just to grab another 100 rupees that you can get in every time cycle. But for this one I need a bomb. But luckily we have the blast mask. But I want to get extra rupees just in case I need them for this part. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Not much has been going on with me. I've just been at work a few days. Been playing a bit of Overwatch. It's been a really fun update on Overwatch 2 recently. But yeah. So I might eventually look at doing a series on that if people are interested. Because I do like playing Overwatch, but it's more of just a little hobby game now and then I'll play. Just to pick up for a bit, do some games, go off. But yeah, I've been playing it a bit more recently. Having a lot of fun with that. But there we go, so we got 200 rupees. Now the first things I want to do, because there's a lot of stuff I want to go ahead and get. I want to go to the west side of town. And we want to get a powder keg, because now that we have the license, we can buy one on any time cycle. And we need to do this on day 1, specifically, for a very important side quest that we need to do in order to finish the game. And in order to get to the next area. So let's go to the bomb shop. Now we need the Goron mask, and we need the powder keg license in order to be able to buy a powder keg from this Goron right here in the bomb shop. Oh, of all places, you're a Goron, so you should be able to carry a powder keg, right? So, won't you buy a powder keg for 50 rupees? Yes, we will. You need a powder keg because the rock we need to blow up to get into the Romani Ranch, which is where we're going to get our horse, you can only blow up with a powder keg. I also want to buy something else while I'm in town, and I'm going to see if this shop here has it. Yes, it does. Can I sell it buy it as a Goron? Okay. Yes, it does. So we want to buy a red potion for something we're going to do. Not just yet, but soon. See, oh, come on. No, I don't want to talk to you. No. I think in next part I might do stuff with the Scarecrow. Scarecrow. Like I say, I've got a lot of things planned for this part, so I want to try just get as much done as quick as possible. I've also realised from the last few parts that I'm kind of on a timer with my my laptop, just because oh my god, hey, cheeky bird. I'm not going to get him down, am I? Well, alright. I'll have to go after that later. Cheeky bird. Stole our so the bird there just stole one of our bottles, so we'll have to go get that later on. You can buy it from the Curiosity shop, but it will be a bit more money. Which, that's fine. I didn't mean for that to happen. Yeah, let's get the powder keg out. Yeah, also you can only use the powder keg with the Goron mask on. What was I going to say? I forgot now. But yeah, there's a lot of side quests that... Basically this part is just to be like a big side quest showcase, because there's a lot of stuff we can do now. Did I get any arrows while I was there? No, I didn't. Okay, great. You know what? We've got plenty of hearts. Let's just do it. Yeah, you can't blow that up with the regular bombs. You do need a blast mask to do this. I'm going to put the Goron mask on a second. I think this scene's funnier with the Goron outfit on. But yeah, so we're back at Romani Ranch, which we went to very early on in the playthrough, but we couldn't explore a lot. But now we can actually look for more things. I want to just grab some bits in the grass. And we want to go up here to the actual farm. Look! Isn't that your horse? I always like this scene with the Goron, because he's a lot bigger than the horse. Well, yes it is. So yeah, we gotta try and get our horsey back. So Let's talk to this little gal here and see what she has to say. Hey, who are you? I'm Romani. I was given the same name as the ranch. What's your name? Gary. Gary, that's a nice name, but, how about Grasshopper? That's the name Romani gives you. See, you're wearing green clothes and you patter about when you walk, so Grasshopper it is. Romani was practicing for tonight. Tonight. They are coming. Aliens. They come at night, every year when the carnival approaches. They come riding in a bright, shining ball. A whole lot of them come down. And then they come to the barn. My older sister won't believe me, but Romani must protect the cows. Hey, Grasshopper, I'm recruiting for an assistant right now. You're a boy, won't you try? Great, now that's the spirit, Grasshopper. Okay then, I'm going straight into my strategy. They'll appear all over the ranch. They'll aim for that barn and approach it slowly, so hit them with arrows so they can't get in. You got that? And you mustn't leave the ranch. Grasshopper, let's practice right away. There are 10 ghost-shaped balloons in the ranch, so hurry and burst them all. If you can take over 2 minutes, it's all over. Yeah. So basically, we want to just do this. Just pop all the balloons around the ranch. But this is basically a little tutorial for... sort of tutorial on using the horse. So we want to just shoot each one. This will also be a test of if I've got any better with the archery. Because riding on a Epona while shooting arrows, pretty tricky. Thankfully, you're given infinite arrows though for this. It's a lot easier than trying to do it for the actual... Oh my god, oh, okay. I didn't actually know you could jump over that fence. Cool. Well, I learned nothing. Come on. Hey, come on about it. Back it up. Oh my god. Okay, forward. Thank you. Yeah, so this is the way they want you to do the minigame, which I don't really get, because I feel like aiming this way at them is very clunky and awkward. Because Epona's constantly moving, and by the time you'd hit them, like, as you can see here, it's really awkward to, like, aim and move at the same time. So, I'll show it when we do the minigame, because we will be coming back here at night time to actually protect the barn. This is just sort of a little tutorial sequence to do it. Come on. Oh my god, come on. There we go. It's not supposed to be this hard, but like I say, I don't like aiming on a Epona. I feel like it's very awkward to do it. Because it's basically a one and done deal. Like, you've either got to hit it as you get there, or else you got to... Like here, you can see it's... Like, it's actually easier to just stop Epona and just aim like that than it is to move around with her. You will notice that on the map there are 2 little white dots, and that tells you where everything is. And that'll become important when we get to the actual minigame. Oh, come on. Come on, don't let me mess this up. Oh, that should have hit. Come on, that should have hit. That should have hit. Okay. It's fine. We'll do another run. But like I said, I hate aiming with Epona on this. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, so you can fail at minigame. Good to know. Yeah, so the important part that's plot important here is you have to do this minigame on day 1 because she won't speak to you properly otherwise on the other days. Oh my god, come on. Because this is where she'll teach you the song to summon Epona. And you need Epona in order to get to the 3rd area and the 4th area of the game. Although the 4th area we can only explore a tiny part of it, as we need the hook shot to get further up. We need a mask as well, which we're going to go get to also go there. But yeah, so basically what she says is 2 o'clock we'll be coming to defend the barn from the aliens. But alright, let's ride our horse. Let's summon her. I mean, she's right there, but we might as well play the song anyway. So you play Epona's song, And this will bring your horse Epona over to you. Even if she's nowhere near where you are, she will just somehow teleport to where you are. Which really questions why she couldn't have done that to begin with, but I guess the gate was holding her just too strong. But yeah, so that's all we need here. I could go do dog racing, but I want to save that for later on, if I haven't already done it. I don't think I have, though. Now what we want to do, if I find the area, nope, not there. We want to go now down to this bit here. This is the Gorman track, home of the Gorman brothers, which is sort of like the rivals of the Romani Ranch. If you played Ocarina of Time, these were the really mean stable guys who took over the barn in the bad future of that game. Do you think the horse that pathetic will gallop if you push there forward, or would it run faster if you pressed A? This guy's funny. Why don't you give us 10 rupees for the chance to race against us? If you win, we'll give you something nice, kid. Yeah, let's race. Simple race, just go once around the track. If you beat us to the finish line, you win. You're ready. Okay. I think this is a good place to do. First thing to do is just get our little race done. You kind of hit them with arrows, but honestly, by the time you do that, you may as well just race properly with them. This is also a good place to bring up the... If you press A, you'll give Epona a little smack to speed her up, which is represented with the little carrots. We do want to win this race, though, so... You get a little burst of speed for a few seconds. Epona can also jump the gates, which is very important to do for this minigame. Alright, I'm not doing very well right now. I want to just get all my carrots back. Go, Epona! Go! Go, go, go! Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll show it off quickly, just... Yeah, I missed. It's fine. It's only 10 rupees. We win! If you like, we'll let you race us again. Yes, we will race. Something tells me I should probably start creating save points again. I won't cheat it too much though, this part. I'll only put them where I feel like... If it feels like I'm having a bad time, then I'll just... Like this minigame, for example, I do want to beat. Yeah. I don't really have a good strategy for this, these races, other than, I guess, just try keep a lead as best you can. Yeah, see, like, pulling out the arrow, it's just not worth it, because by the time you start aiming at them with the bow, you're probably already gonna fall behind a bit. I do recommend, though, make sure you get those gates jumped. This one in particular, you need a few carrots to make sure... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's messed up. I'm gonna have to just do that again. No, load. When you jump in the gates, you need a bit of space between you and the gate to actually make the jump. But yeah, it's just like the Goron race in here, where winning's just sort of a matter of just keep trying. You can do it. Just getting to grips with Epona. But I figure it's a good place to sort of showcase. Let's try, actually. No, see, you can't really lock onto them to get a good shot at them, because they tend to duck their heads right before. Oh, come on. This is the only thing I don't like as well about Epona, is I feel like sometimes you'll get to a gate and you'll want her to jump it, and she won't jump it because she's not got enough distance. Alright, we're gonna have to just hope. I don't think we can win this though. Let's just go back and try again. This will just take a few attempts. Like I say, I don't like these races. They're a bit... I don't know, I always feel like they're a bit luck-based with how well it treats you. And I'm not very good with Epona. I basically just use it for when I need to in the game. The one cool thing about her is she is at least invincible when you're on top of her, so you can't be hurt by enemies. Alright, let's try and get some speed. Come on, Epona. Ride like the wind, Epona. Go! Go! Can we win? Oh, that was close. Did we win? Did we win? Yeah! Just barely, though. I can't believe we lost! Big bro, I wonder if we can give that to this guy. We gotta give him something. Well, he's a kid, so what could he do with it? It should be fine. There we go. We got the Garrow's mask. Wandering ninja spirits who appear in a carnival once wore this. In exchange, you can't tell anyone where you got this. And there you go. I definitely recommend coming here and getting that mask. Now, because you need that mask in order to get to the 4th area of the game. But, yeah, so that's the big thing we needed to come for. So now, we've got until 2 PM. We've got from now until 2 PM to 2 AM in the morning, rather, to get stuff done. I need a burner over here. So watch out for that freaking bird again. The bird can steal random things. So in our case, it took the bottle, thankfully, because it can also steal your nice sword. But you can buy them back from the curiosity shop, but it doesn't open until 10 PM, so we'll have to pop there on the night. If someone could just remind me of that, in case I forget. There you go, so you use opponent to jump the fence. And you do need her anytime you need to jump fences. But yeah, that takes us to Great Bay, which is a really weird area because this is the area where there's a map in the game Super Smash Bros. Melee to fight on. And it feels like such an odd choice because there's a lot more iconic spots in this game to me, like Clocktown or the last area of the game than Great Bay. But I guess they just wanted like a beach level to fight on. I really love that stage in Smash Bros. But yeah, so we want to go over to the beach. And you'll see all those seagulls over there. So let's go find out what's going on. If my horse will stop, thank you. Let's see what's going on over here. Somebody, oh please, get me to shore. Oh, you heard him. That is, press A when you're close enough to him, and to grab him, and you'll start pushing him. There's a lot of weird glitches you can do in this spot. There's one that lets you. I think it's all to do with like a Epona and the positioning of when you grab him. I'm not very good at any of them, so I can't really showcase any glitches. But there's a bunch of fun things if you look online that you can do with this part of the game. This little moment here. Yeah, so we push him to shore, and he's gonna dramatically walk up. To the coast. So let's speak to him. I am Mikau, the Zora people, guitarist in the Zora band. I think this is it for me. My final message. Will you listen to it? I'll listen. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Oh, baby, baby, listen to me. The carnival's beginning soon. We're the ones that wait and see. But that girl, our vocalist, she laid some strange eggs and she lost her voice. She can't hear what she says. Whoa! In Great Bay now, something is a-happening, is it now? Baby! Baby! Oh, baby, listen to me. I don't want to beg. Gerudo pirates, they stole that girl's eggs. Oh, I went to stop the Gerudo pirates. Then bow and bam, I got knocked down and here I am. Baby, if I die like this, even if I die, it won't be in peace, that's for sure. Somebody please rescue her eggs before the pirates take their toll. Oh, somebody, somebody, please hear my soul. That's all. Thank you and good night. Alright. Let us heal his soul. Tum-tee-ta-tum-tee-tum-tum-ta. This is a lot of people's favourite scene of the transformation masks. But it is always sad that the guitarist here passes away and is never able to spend more time with his girlfriend, Lulu. But basically what he's saying is that the eggs of his girlfriend were stolen by pirates. He went out to try and rescue them, but he got beaten up too badly by the pirates and basically he's passing away now. But we get to see last little moment with him and his band. But with that little song of healing, we've healed his soul and put him to rest in the mask. Yeah! And we got the Zora mask. This mask contains the spirit of a legendary guitarist. Wear the mask with to inhabit the body of Zora. Press again to return to normal. Carve my farewell song on my grave. I'm dependent on you to help that singer girl. And so we made a grave and bowed to it. Yes, I like how he gives a little respectful gravestone for him. If you read this, it has like little lyrics explaining how the mask works. But why don't I just show you what this mask does? So this is the Zora mask. He's like the creepiest of the transformations. I really like the Zora mask though. You can punch with it. You get little boomerang things if you hold down the punch button. So that's pretty cool. If you hold the shield button, and I don't know if you might be able to do it in water. Test it. Yeah, so if you hold the R button, you get like a magic barrier, which absorbs magic. Most important of all though, you can swim! And boy can you swim with this mask. This mask is one of the most fun to use and just mess around with. You get twice the swim speed. You can do a cool little dolphin jump if you flick yourself up onto surface. You still can't break owl statues with it though, so you do need to use your sword for that. But yeah. So he basically gives you better swimming. You can also dive and walk underwater with him, which basically acts as this game's version of the Iron Boots from Ocarina of Time, which would let you walk underwater, but you have to keep switching on the menu, which this is a massive improvement on that, as now you just have to change to the mask. Yeah, so let's pop Tingle's balloon and get our map of the area. Whee! Ooh. I don't know how his shins could take that. Tingle! Next one. Sorry, I'm just checking my side quests list. Limba! Yeah, give us the Great Bay area. Map. There you go. So we now have the area of Great Bay mapped. So what I want to do now, I'm going to swim back to the shore, and we're going to get our first little heart piece using this mask. But yeah, so you can't climb Perna while you're a horse, which I find a bit ridiculous personally that it says you won't be able to get your whole body across, because I think you could fit it very well with the Zora mask personally. So yeah, if you want to use a pony, you have to be Childling. As the Goron's too heavy, the Deku has stubby little legs, and the Zora, I guess, doesn't fit properly. Maybe he's just too tall. Maybe that's the excuse. But yeah, so we're going to use a Epona. The nice thing is, since we've activated the owl statue, we can now just warp here, so we don't have to keep using Epona to jump this gate. But I do need it for this first moment here to jump the gate. Because I want to get off the horse here. I should also mention, if you use some really good glitches and exploits, not there, you can actually use a very careful bomb jump from this wall, fling yourself over to there without needing a opponent. I don't have any bombs. Okay, well, I'm going to need my blast mask. Yes, another reason why the blast mask is amazing. Let's get my Zora mask on. Let's pop in the hole. We want to just chop these guys down. If it'll actually go. Oh, for goodness sake, fine. No, I don't mean to take the mask off. I should also mention, if you take your mask off in deep water, you get a countdown for how long you can stay underwater. Yeah, I want to kill these little plant guys. Which Zora's quite good at fighting underwater. He can punch, he can kick, and he has his magic ability as well. His little magic barrier, which you need to knock these guys down. That's not what I want to do right now. I'm going to stand on this little lily pad. Want to shoot our little dolphin fins up. He's inside one of those. Ah, perfect, I got the right one first. There's a heart piece. But to get this, you need the Zora mask in order to go deep enough underwater. And there you go. So we now have, I think that's 11 hearts we now have. So we're making good progress here. Now the next thing I want to do, since I lost a bottle, I'm hoping it wasn't the potion bottle, actually. I should check that. Oh, it was the potion. Oh, my God. Okay, well, we're going to go buy another potion, because I need a potion for a minute. That stupid bird stole my potion that I needed. Okay, well, we're going to jump down here. Get my bunny hood. Not the smoothest start to this session, but you know what? We'll make it work. I know what I need to do, and I'll just work around some of the things. I need to get another red potion, because of the stupid bird stealing our potion. Bully of a bird. So you want to click here. Ugh, I forgot, yeah, don't wear a mask when you speak to him, besides a transformation mask. Otherwise he won't talk to you. We need another stupid red potion. No. What's this? There's something here as well. My history of tools, not for sale. Oh, that's cool. It's different. I never noticed that. It's like, I think that's meant to be like the fishing laws from when he was the fisherman in Ocarina of Time. Oh my God, again. No. That's a cool little Easter egg. They reference Ocarina of Time with the little laws. Because in Ocarina of Time, he ran a fishing booth. But yeah. Okay, so what we want to do next is... there's not a lot of daytime we need to do. It's a lot of the stuff you want to do is on the nighttime. But, okay. Let's go back out. I want to now go to the other main area of the game, because there's an item I want to go get. Thank you for waiting, Epona. With Epona. But we need to go all the way to the other side to get it. We need to go to the east side. And we're gonna go to that area for two things I want to go get. One of them involves the red potion, and another one involves something we'll be coming back to do in the evening. Yeah, so like I said, this cycle is going to be quite a busy one with side quests. In particular, the first day has some very time-specific side quests we need to do. So what I want to do is, with Epona, you're able to jump these fences. With the Gara mask, you talk to the guy up there. However, we can't go up there without the hook shot, which lets you grapple across to higher areas. But I wanted to come here. You know what, no, let's do this first, while I'm in this area. So with the red potion, and a lens of truth, and Epona. Meaning we could have done this before the second dungeon, but I wanted to do it now. We could pop down here, take off our mask, and you'll see this weird ring of rocks. Now, what I want to do is get my lens of truth, and you'll notice this soldier appears here. So let's speak to this guy, see what he says. He wants to speak to me. Excuse me. There you go. Huh? Don't tell me that. I'm shocked you're the first person who's ever spoke to me. I've been here for many years, waving my arms around and asking for help, but everyone ignores me and passes me by. It's because I'm about as impressive as a stone, right? I'm used to it, though. I have a request. Can you give me some medicine that will make me even an untouchable... Ugh. Can you give me some medicine that would make even an unnoticeable stone like me feel better? This is where you need the red potion. Not the pictograph box. So, give you a red potion. Ah, is that it? I feel better, I think. Thanks. Oh, here, in gratitude. That gives us the stone mask. It makes us as plain as a stone. And let me practice stand it out. So that helps us out, and you'll see he's somehow noticeable. But with the stone mask that we got, it basically allows you to ignore enemies, which will be very important in an area we may be exploring this part, depending on time, how things go in the second and third day cycle. But for the first day, I'm not sure if I want to do that stuff yet. Depends how long I think it'll take me. I might do it. We'll see. We'll see. I've got bits and pieces I want to go do. But for now, this is the Ikana Graveyard. Our first little look at Ikana, which is basically like the spooky area of the game, and will be where the final dungeon of the game will eventually be. This is also my favourite of the four areas of the world. I really like Ikana because there's a lot of interesting lore and a lot of really dark suggestions in this place. So here I want to check this actually. Ye who awaken me, battle me, then I shall extinguish the furious flame. Let's see if it works here. I'll try it with the ocarina, but I believe the Sonata of... Oh yeah, it works. Good. So you need the Sonata of Awakening, and you wake up this giant skeleton, and he's going to start running away. So what we need to do is, you want to get your bow, lock onto him, hit him with some arrows. To slow him down, kill the little style children around, keep him held up. And then when you hit him with the sword, that'll initiate a fight with this giant soldier. Not too tough. Got a few jumps to that. Still taken down. Wait, it is my loss. Sheathe your weapon. I commanded the Ikana army of Ikana Kingdom atop the hill. I am called Skull Kita. Since being shamed by loss in a battle within my kingdom, I have waited here for one to come and awaken my soul. Young swordsman who has awakened and deftly defeated me. I shall rely on your power to fulfill my request. I ask you to take my soul, which rests in the fiercely burning flame, and convey my words to my men, who even in death remain loyal to me. Tell them the war has ended. Then I shall be able to drift quietly to sleep. Captain, sir, may I take leave, sir? Well, I like doing it with the bunny hood. It's very cute. As a captain with bunny ears. Attention! Yes, sir! Ah. Alright. And when he disappears, he unlocks this chest for us. Okay, we're at one here. What you want to do is just carefully jump over. I find it easier to jump from the ledge, because it's a bit finicky when you jump off the broken bridge bit. And inside, we get the captain's hat. The ghosts of 100 soldiers swear allegiance to this symbol of authority. So with that, we'll be able to talk to skeletons, which will be very important for us in the future, for a side quest. For right now, that's about everything I can do here. So I want to walk back now. We're going to go to the Zora area. Do our next thing I want to do. So I want to go to Great Bay Coast. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just open up the next area. The next walk point. Get that out of the way. Just sort of do a little, get the exploring part out of the way first. You can see our mask collection is coming along quite nicely. We've got just about half the masks now. There's a total of 24, but you only get 23 until after the final dungeon. In fact, one of the masks is actually in the final dungeon, and then you get another mask in the very end of the game when we will try to stop the moon. But yeah, so what we want to do now is, I don't know why I'm jumping up here, there's no need. Those rocks lead to where the dungeon's Great Fairy fountain is, so you'll definitely want to remember to come back there when you finish the third dungeon of the game. We're going to swim over here into this weird shark-looking mouth. And this is when it pops up, the Zora Hall. This is the home of the Zoras. So there's two things we can, well actually there's three things. One of them we're not going to be able to do right now. But the first thing I want to do is I want to just go out here to the back end. You want to just pop out here. You'll see Lulu here, who is Mikau's love. But she's unable to speak. She's lost her voice, which is something he was telling us in his little song. So yeah, I see that this area gives you some interesting things. Gives you a fairy, gives you a magic meter, and bombs. This is basically going to be our spot for where we go when we're ready to go to the third dungeon. Because Lulu is the key into opening the third dungeon, but we need to learn a song that will allow her to speak to us. So we want to pop the Zora mask on, and we need to find the right room here. Hey Mikau, I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? Oh, that's right. Evan, your band leader, is looking for you. I need to find the right place. It's not this guy, I don't think. Well, let's speak to him anyway. Mikau, where have you been? Where have you been? I was worried. The uncertain doubt is coming up, but it seems like all the band members are in a funk. I bet you didn't know about that, huh? Especially Lulu, I haven't heard her voice in a long time. She's usually in good spirits, too. Oh, I wonder if this is related to the ocean. Getting all weird. That's a little bit of Lulu's secret. You want to hear it? There's a rumor that the ocean is getting weird because there's trouble offshore at Great Bay Temple. And they say when that happens, something bad will befall the Zora attendant who's been protecting the temple. Do you catch my drift? And lately Lulu's been looking kind of weird. Maybe Lulu's the... I always like the fact the Zoras are all different types of fish and have different fish instruments. Like this guy's got a little drum set of fish. And he looks like a little... I think he's meant to be like a shark, but he looks like a stingray to me. I get stingray out of his, like, the way he is. But he's probably meant to be like a shark or something. A cool little Easter egg as well is each of the songs they're playing right now is actually a different Zelda melody. I don't know all of them. I think one of them's like a dungeon theme or something. The other one's from Zelda 1. Yeah, it's a cute little Easter egg. Japes. Okay, so this is the jam session one. I don't need to go in there yet. But that's what we're going to do, is we're going to play a song for Japes that he's going to like. This is Evan, which we're going to need to talk to him in a bit, but we want to actually go here first. Shut up, I'm busy right now. Ah, Macau, you called me. Yeah, Lulu's been looking kind of weird lately. I was worried. It's not like I was spying on her or anything. Not some kind of weirdo or some sort of slimy fish. Yeah, I just remember I have to be somewhere. Oh, I've got to go. Let's see what's going on. So this is Lulu's room. So there's not much to see here. She's not around. There is a heart piece up there, but as you can see, there's a Deku merchant who for some reason has gone into her room. Let's check a diary. Lulu's diary. It's been 2 days since I have lost my voice. I don't want Macau to know, so I talked to Evan about it. He's recommended that I take the eggs to the Marine Research Lab to have them checked. I think I'll take them right away. Such a terrible thing has happened today that I don't even know where to begin writing. I heard a sound late at night, and when I opened my eyes, I saw strangers in my room. I tried to fight, but they were able to steal my precious eggs. Seems I lost consciousness after that. Today I told everything to Macau, the one person whom I didn't want to know about it. At first I was too embarrassed and too sad to say anything, and with the words that Macau said at that moment, I felt that all hope had been lost. But please, Macau, I'm begging you, don't do anything rash. So yeah, we get the idea that Lulu lost her eggs to the pirates who invaded. Alright. I don't remember. There's a notebook, and what I'm forgetting is I think you need the hook shot to get to it. So I'm gonna just. The song's always the same. But it's a very specific set of notes you need to play. And you're supposed to use the hook shot in one of the rooms to get to where the song is. No, I need to be as well. Just give me a moment. This is the dungeon theme, I believe, from Zelda 1. He's playing. Oh. But yeah, so you use the hook shot to find Macau's diary, and it'll tell you the first notes you need to play that go with this song. No, we don't need to speak, we need to get the guitar out. You wanna have a jam session? Try following this phrase I wrote on your guitar. So for this, you need to remember the notes he plays and your notes. So that's the first part of the sequence. Boo-doo. And there you go. So that's the song that we need to learn. That we need to play for the band leader. So that's the new song we're going to be playing, the band will be learning. But we do get the idea here that the band leader is very stubborn and wants to be the one who came up with the song himself. So we have to find a way to teach him the song without us actually teaching him it. So what we need to do is we need to use the... Go into his room first of all. And we need to take the mask off and play as a human. Because he won't take it if we try to do this as a Zora. He's also playing the game over and end of game theme from Zelda 1 here, which is really nice. So yeah, so there's no prompt here, but you want to turn to a kid and play. And if you do that right, you'll play the song. But it has to be exactly correct to the notes, or else you won't get that prompt. The reason why I remembered is, best advice I can give is either do what I've done here and just get a guide up, or just write down the notes as you play them, so you know what needs doing. Yeah, so we get to hear what the song will sound like. I really like this theme, and we get to hear the rest of it in the end credits, which is really nice. So, okay. Not bad. That's a good song I made up. You've got a good sense of melody. We'll play that new song on our show. Thanks. And that gets us a piece of heart. No, of course not. Definitely not stealing my song. And with that, we have done the big plot things. So what I want to do now is I want to play the Song of Warping, or the Song of Soaring, as it's called. And I want to go back to the coast, because for right now I've done everything I can do in the Zora Hall. But that's opened us up now to being able to just go to where we need to go for the dungeon. Now I was hoping to do another little side quest, but I lost one of my bottles, which is really awkward for me. It means I'll have to make a lot more trips for this specific side quest if I want to do it. But I do have 3 hours to kill until the next 3 in-game hours to kill until the next event, which is the going back to the graveyard. So I know there's one piece of heart I can go grab right now. Also, these guys are really annoying. These little guys who pop out the sand. There's a mini game there you can play that gives a few rupees, but I don't think it's very worth it because you lose rupees if you don't get everything. If you don't get it done right. I'm wondering, do we do this now or later? Yeah, let's do it now. Why not? So we want to get 2 bottles. You want to use your bottles on fish, anywhere where there's fish. I've picked here because it's near the Zora area. This is the closest area I know of that you can catch fish. We would have 3 bottles if I didn't lose it to the stupid bed at the start of this part. But that's fine, we can do other things. So what I want to do now is dive down here, because there is a like, which is a underwater enemy. Do our little shield twice. And you'll notice, oh, look at that. There's just a random heart piece here. So when it wants to work with me, we can get this guy out of the way first. We can pick up the heart piece. There you go. Now, with this side quest I'm going to do, you're going to need a lot of fish, so it will take a few trips. Since, unless you're doing this super late in the game when you have all the bottles, you won't have enough bottles to do this in one go. Do I want to... Nah, I should probably just do the ocarina method. Let's just do this. Okay, so we want to go back up to that first walk point we've made in Great Bay. Let's teleport back. Okay. Now we want to go up the ladder here, and let's explore what this place is. Just checking something a second. Okay, good. So this is the Marine Research Lab. And we're going to pop in here. This will be an important area where we'll want to come back to when we've got everything that we need. But you'll notice these two fish swimming around here. Now, we want to feed fish in here. And one of the fish will eat them. And he'll get bigger. So what we're trying to do here is we want to make the fish big enough to eat the other fish, and that'll give us a piece of heart for some reason. This is one of the more obscure and weird side quests. And it seems simple at first, like here, okay, he's bigger than the other fish, which is great, but sometimes the same fish won't always eat the fish, and so you'll have to get a bunch of fish to get him to eat enough, because he has to be a lot bigger than the other fish to eat him. It's a bit of a mean side quest as well, the fish eating the other fish. But yeah, so that's why we need to get the bottles, like have a few bottles handy. And again, this is a good side quest to do with 3 or more bottles, I'd recommend. In fact, before you come to Great Bay, I recommend having at least 3 bottles. We will get another bottle after we help Romani. I know I'm spoiling things, but I think it's important to talk about some of this stuff. So yeah, Romani will give us another bottle, which, if I can get my stolen one back, that will make 4 bottles that we can have, which is the most you can have up to this point in the game. Unless you do another side quest that I've started in the graveyard before doing all the Romani, before doing the other thing we're going to do. So at most, this point in the game you can have 5 bottles, and there's 1 bottle we can't possibly get until we're in a section of the game. We're in like the little area that we'll be going to next, in the next part of the story, I mean, before the Great Bay Temple. Yeah, so I highly recommend, before you go to Great Bay, make sure you do every side quest that gives you a bottle, which, if you've been watching this series, you will have a list of them, but if not, you can just look online. You'll be able to see when we got bottles. Yeah. So, up the ladder again, let's feed the fish. This is one of the more annoying side quests, because you really it's just a game of chance with this, whether the right fish will eat the fish. I've said fish a lot. I don't know if it's like a timing thing when you pop the fish in or not, or how it works exactly, but I've always just popped them in, just gone for the luck, and just see what happens. There you go. Star 2 fish, let's see what happens. We need the big one to eat it. Good. And if he eats this last one, we might actually get it. No, see, that's the problem. This is the problem with this side quest, is sometimes that little fish will eat the one fish that you need, and so you'll have to go back and get more fish. If anyone knows of any closer areas to get fish, I'd love to know, because I've not seen any in here that you can grab with the bottles, because you can't use bottles underwater. So you have to find shallow water that also has fish. There is one outside of Great Bay I know of, but it's still a little bit of a trek and you need a pona if you're gonna go there. Or you'd have to walk to Clocktown and then go across to where it is. Or walk to the Romani Ranch area, which is also similarly fairly close to where it is. But yeah, this is the easiest location I know of that has a few fish swimming around. So we want to go over here, get some more fish. Where are they? There's always fish. Get me second fish. Yeah, so basically this part's just going to be doing a lot of side quest stuff. See how much stuff we can get done. Yeah. Back to Zora, Great Bay Coast. And let's hope that the fish gets big enough this time. I'm going to just give it a moment, let the fish eat it and see. Come on, bigger fish. There we go. And that's what we needed. And there we go, one big fish. Spits out the heart piece, which I think that's supposed to be the heart of the other fish, which is just terrible. But you know what, we got a heart out the toilet, we'll take any we can get. These things are valuable after all. Here, why don't you have a fish? Actually, can you sell the fish? You know what? Let's do it. Like, yeah, you know what? Let's be more interested. Let's try something different here. I was gonna drop the fish in front of him, but actually, I've got a better use for the fish. We don't want to walk. Don't want to walk. No, let's not walk. Let's just go. I'll go on foot. So you'll see we're about to get to the night of the first day, which is good. We've actually made good time here. We've got pretty much all the big side questy stuff I wanted to do before the end of the first day done. Which now that I'm looking at it, I definitely did not have time to do what I was going to do with this. But that's fine because it means day 2 is going to be a busy one. I might even reset the time back to normal after we do what we're going to do next, just to speed things up a bit, see what happens. What the? There you go. Play Perna song, pop this off. Where's that horse? There she is. Somehow got over that gate. Night of the first day, that's fine. Perfect timing, Epona. Now we want to go back to Ikana. Let's go this way. Yeah, so that little pool of water there has, I think it's got a chest with little rupees in, and it also has, more importantly, the, some fish, which we could have used, but you'd have to get on Epona, then go across that, and then teleport back, and I think that's just slower than the little pool. It's only one screen away. So, alright, we're back near the lab again, the observatory rather. Go! Now I've got to wait until 10 PM of the first night, because that's when I can go get my bottle from the curiosity shop. But there's something we're going to do now in the graveyard using that skeleton mask we got. So, you want to watch out for these guys because they can, if they hit you, they make it so you can't use your sword. So we're actually going to get our first use out of the stone mask. Now if you put the stone mask on, you'll notice that enemy there just suddenly took no interest in us. And if you hold your shield up to these little skeleton guys, they'll start hopping around. They lose the curse smoke around them. Yeah, the stone mask keeps all enemies from noticing you. So it's a really useful mask for moments like this where you want a bit of stealth. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so we'll pop on our little skeleton mask. We talk to little skeletons. Huh? Captain, sir. Everyone, give the captain your attention. We haven't seen you in some time, Captain, sir. As per your orders, sir, we've been guarding these graves closely. We have all been expecting your next order, sir. What shall we do? Let us open the grave. Oh, open it? Yes, sir. Everyone, follow me. And there you go. So they open the grave. We can now hop inside. Let's see where this takes us. Beneath the graveyard. Now, before you come here, make sure you've got plenty of arrows and plenty of magic. Because we need to kill a lot of bats. And we need to light the torches in this room. But first, let's kill those bats. I also recommend, before doing any of this, to have the bigger sword. Because it also gives your spin attack more range. And makes it a lot easier to deal with these annoying bats when they come after you. Because you can just spam spin attacks. Where's that last bat? Oh, bat! You know you've got them all when chest drops. Let's see what we get. Ooh, money! It's really good. We actually wanted that. Now, you need the fire arrows in order to light these 3 torches in here. So there's one there, and I believe the third one is that one there. Now you could probably also light one and then run with Deku sticks, but I think with the time it would take to do that, it's easier to just shoot them with arrows. So that opens this gate, and in here, we come face to face with this guy, an Iron Knuckle. You hit him? You know about the Iron Knuckle, right? Stay away from its axe attack, then look for a chance to retaliate. So this guy hits really hard, like super hard. I recommend the bunny hood. I recommend stabs, like stab and move away strategy. Go for an attack and get out of his attack. You can also do a jump slash, but as you see there, it's a lot easier to get hit. That axe hits for about 4 hearts, by the way, as you can see there. Spin attacks aren't the best because he can block them. But yeah, he'll speed up in the second half. So you want to attack before he hits you in that one. But yeah, just watch out for that enemy because he's probably the hardest hitting enemy in the game actually. But he's thankfully slow enough that you can deal with him. Are you the one who's freed my soul? I serve the Akana royal family. I am the composer and God Flat. I also look like Luigi. The song is connected to the royal family that remain here, were all composed by my brother and I. Oh, Sharp, my dear brother. He sold his soul to the devil and was the one who locked me in here. You who do not feel the dead, learn well the song that is inscribed behind me. And if you ever meet my brother, I'd like you to inform him. The 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by my song are my tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. I have made my request. Oh, thank you. Okay, so let's see what that song is. So we check the gravestone here. The 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by song are my tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. Here is written the song that shall cleanse his cursed black soul. Keep this song in your heart. We learn my favourite song from Ocarina of Time. The Song of Storms. Do-do-doo, do-do-doo, do-do-doo-doo-doo. I love the Song of Storms. It is so catchy, and in Ocarina of Time there is a place where you learn the Song of Storms that I just loved in that game so much. It was just, you hear the music playing around and it's so happy and nice. But yeah, so what's the point of the Song of Storms? Well, you need the Song of Storms to beat the game, first of all. The Song of Storms basically removes any curses, and it will be what we need to play to his brother Sharp when we eventually meet him. There you go. So we've done our first thing in Akana. Let's play our Song of Sorry. Now I've got about 3 hours before the Curiosity Shop opens. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of things I can do right now, because they either require me to go into a big area that I'm worried will take too long, or they require me to have something that I get later in this side quest with Romani that I can't do. So what we're going to do for now is I'm going to just turn off the Song of Inverted Time for a moment. So we've got the Song of Inverted Time turned off. We are going to... Where do I want to go? I want to go this way. No, I don't. I want to go to the... Where am I going? I want to go to the Curiosity Shop, that's it. So, unfortunately, it doesn't open until 10. So, we're just going to take a little break. A little stand-around break for a moment. Which is a thing in Majora's Mask. Sometimes you do just get moments like this, where you need something, but it opens or it happens at a specific time. And this is the point of the game where that's just a situation. So we've fed the fish, we've done a lot of stuff, a lot of side questy things that I've done. I've done the graveyard for the first day. Now the graveyard quest, we need to do it for 2 more days. The second day and the third day. And the third day event is really annoying, but you have to do each one to get all the rewards. So it's well worth doing. It's just a little annoying side quest thing that you have to do, but I don't mind it too much because it's as long as you go throughout the second night or the third night or the first night, you can get everything. It's just that each grave will be a different grave open each day, so you have to just keep that in mind. So the Song of Storms is your first day, second day and third day give you other things. But yeah, it's nearly opened up. I'm hoping that the bottle will be here by the first day. But yeah, Romani Ranch is also sort of a 3-day event. It's more of like a 2-day event where you basically go the first day, do that stuff to get the Perna song, and then do the second day event as well, and then it's done. Yeah, so let's talk to this guy. Come in! They've got the goods tonight. They came through good channels. Oh, I bet they did. Check the bargain. What did you say? Isn't it nice? Put anything in it. Brand new too. Yes, I will take my cool bottle back. Oh, I don't have nothing else to sell. Kid you not? So can I buy some? Yeah, I have something I'll give you. You little thief. Let's see if he'll take it. So you can offer him certain items and he'll buy them for a price. So yeah, 20 rupees for a fish. So if you really need rupees, this could be a good place to make them. There's certain items that will sell for more. One of them we will encounter, assuming everything runs at good pace, on the final day of our graveyard quest. But yeah, so I highly recommend some items coming here, popping them in, doing that. What I want to do now is, let's go get our bunny hood on. We've got a very important side quest to get ready for. Unfortunately, it won't start until 2 p.m. 2 a.m. rather. I've done that. I'm just checking off my side questy stuff. So yeah, so that's the curiosity shop. So I've shown that off there. There is also another house I should probably go over very quickly that we've never gone to, and I'm not ever going to go into. This is the lottery shop, which I never do anything with, but you can, in the daytime, buy a ticket, and then they'll sell them. They'll sell them in the daytime, and then at the night time you check whether you got a winning one or not. But you can use the time travel mechanic to basically guarantee you get a winning ticket every time, which is a good moneymaker. Okay, it's an okay moneymaker, but it's very time consuming, and I think there's much better moneymakers in this game. One of which involving that bird, which we will be definitely looking at later on in the game. But for right now, I want to go to Milk Road. So, unfortunately, we're going to have another little stand around break moment, because I don't really have any big side quests to do right now that I can do, that I feel confident I can do and then come back. And basically the problem is I need a good side quest that I could do that would take up some of this time and then come back here by 2 a.m. But because I've done everything a bit too quick, which is funny considering certain mistakes and jumping issues at the start of this part, we still have a lot of time to wait. This is one thing the 3DS version does fix, is you can skip to specific hours, whereas in this version you're very limited on how much time you can skip. So it's usually either the night of the first day or the morning of the next day, unless you speak to the grandma, and even she'll only walk 2 hours forward or a full day forward. And she doesn't do it every month. Like, I think at night time she doesn't let you do it. I might be wrong about that though. If anyone knows, let me know. I didn't want to do that. I'm going to go back in the house for a second. In the barn. But yeah, so we're here now. But we've got to wait until 2 a.m. But yeah. Oh, I can show you something else off here. So, you can see we've got this little cow here. If you play Epona's song to the cow, you get something. Moo, what nice music. It reminds me of the pasture. That song just makes me want to let go and put out a lot of milk. I'll give some to you. Milk will make you very healthy. Yeah, it's your bottle filled with milk. So yeah, if you want a bottle of milk, which heals a bit of health, which is nice, we might as well drink up. It can be worth coming, and they even give you 2 doses, which is very nice. I'll also show this off. Zelda tradition. I do love the little cuckoos, they're very cute. Big tradition though in the games is what happens if you attack a chicken. Let's show that off. So, just because only because we've got the time. I wouldn't do this otherwise. You got to attack enough times. So, the chicken will get angry and start calling in the cavalry of chickens. And they will attack you. So let's not deal with that, thank you. So yeah, just wanted to show that off. Any Zelda game has a chicken, or in Wind Waker's case, the game after this, the cartoony one, that one has pigs. If you attack them too much, they get angry and attack you. And the cuckoos in particular, they summon more and more of them to come after you. Yeah, I just figured now's probably the best time to show it while I'm just sort of killing time. But okay, we are actually at 2 a.m. So you'll see Romani running out. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's almost time. You take care of things outside, Grasshopper. If you have a map, watch your map carefully. Okay, whatever happens, do not let them get into the barn. They'll come from behind the barn too, so watch out. If you run out of arrows, we have crates of them near the house, so stock up when you need to. Alright. Now there's two ways you can do this. Well, technically three ways. You can ride around on Epona, which is the worst way to do this side quest, and is a bit of a nightmare. You can play the Song of Inverted Time, which I will be doing, which makes these guys move slower, but you will be doing this side quest for a longer amount of time. Or you can leave the song as the world as it is right now. However, I don't recommend that because these alien ghost things, they can move quite quick, and there is a lot of them. So I highly recommend best course of action being to play the Song of Inverted Time, slow them down, make it much easier on yourself. So what we're doing here is we're defending the barn from these weird alien ghost things. You can see the little white dots on the map tell you where they all are. And if even one of them touches the barn, that will it will cause you to fail this minigame. Romani will get abducted, the cows will get abducted, and she'll be put in a... Well, she'll be in a bit of a state after where she won't speak to you properly. You can tell that something's gone wrong with her, which is really creepy. I'm not going to show that off because, obviously, I want to do this minigame correctly. But yeah, so my best advice is play the Song of Inverted Time and just deal with the long haul. You can see there's this little dog yapping its way off here, and the purpose of the dog is to tell you which ghosts are which alien ghosts are the closest. If you follow where the dog's barking, so like he was barking at that one, it shows that's the closest alien. They do also all drop arrows, so you will never run out of arrows in this game. But yeah, just keep an eye on that map, keep an eye on the ghosts, aliens, whichever you think. I think they're aliens, but because of like the weird music and like the UFO like glowing light from the sky, you know, abducting cows and things, just feels very alien, but their design looks very ghost-like. But yeah, I recommend look at the dog, just see where he's looking. Like, yeah, see, like right here there's a few getting quite close. They do constantly respawn, so you can't just kill them and then be like, yep, that's it. But basically what you're doing is you're just pushing them away until the time's up. They do have specific spots where they will go back to though. But this is why I highly recommend playing the Song of Inverted Time, because it gives you a much better chance at this game. You should be barking at this one, yeah. But yeah, so as long as they don't get into the barn, you're fine. This is also where having the extra quivers can really help. Just for more arrows, without having to always run at the ghost things. I don't believe they can hurt you if you run up to one, but yeah. You may also see when I'm killing them that there's like this weird flame that appears nearby, and that's just basically showing where they respawn. So you can keep track of where they are from there. But yeah, it's just a game of keeping an eye on where they are. When they start getting a bit close, just get rid of them. But even though this will take a while, I definitely recommend playing the Song of Inverted Time. It just really helps with the side quest. Yeah, this is one of the worst ones because he doesn't go very far back. But some of these ones, like, they do get pushed back quite far, so you don't have to waste so many arrows on them. The little box here also, if you roll into it, gives you some arrows if you really needed it. I'm just showing that off there. Yeah, keep an eye on this one at the back. That one is really quick compared to the other ghosts. Yeah, this is basically it now until I think it's 5:30 when they leave, and that's when you know that you've done the quest properly, and you'll get your reward. But you can't do the second day sequence of this quest without completing this. But yeah, just keep an eye on the ghosts, look at the map every now and then, make sure none of the white dots are too close to the barn. If you see any white dots that are getting way too close, then you know that's something to keep an eye on. Follow the dog as well. The dog's very helpful because he'll warn you about the ghosts here. I keep calling them ghosts, like ghost aliens, whatever you want to call them. They're a bit of both. The designs are ghostly, but their actions feel very alien. But yeah, even if just one touches the barn, it ends this, so do keep an eye out. And as tedious as it may seem, it's not too bad of a side quest. It's just a bit of a long one, because you'll be doing this for a while. But as long as you're careful, and you just keep an eye on that map, and you keep an eye on everything going on, you should be alright. You also can't hit them with the sword. They will only be hurt by arrows, which is why you need the bow for this. If you can get the powder keg early on, you could actually... something I've wanted to try someday is, without any glitches or exploits, if you could possibly beat this game in one 3-day cycle. But you have to do this side quest, beat the game. And so that means you have to get to Romani Ranch before 2 AM for the first day. Bear in mind, 1-day cycle would be... You'd have to beat the first 2 dungeons, get this Romani Ranch stuff done, open up the ways to the 2nd and 3rd dungeon, and 4th dungeons. Get the item in the 3rd dungeon to go to the 4th dungeon and everything. I don't know if it's possible, but I would like to see it, because every video I've seen that has people beating Majora's Mask in 1 time cycle, usually they beat it in 1 time cycle in quotes, but it's more of a, well, they did, but they didn't sort of thing. Oh, good. Because they used glitches, which I wouldn't want to do. I want to see if it's possible to beat the game in 1 single time cycle. I might someday try that, but probably not on stream, just because it feels like it'd be very hard to record. I'd have to look into it. If I get better at recording, maybe. There you go. We got a milk bottle, which doesn't seem like a good reward, but that is actually another bottle. So you'll see now we have 4 bottles, which is really good, because we need that. Because we need as many bottles as we can get. Drink up our little milk. And another. Go, 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 go. Now what I want to do is I want to just fast forward to the morning, the official morning of the 2nd day. My wonderful girlfriend's giving me a little snack while I'm recording, which is very nice of her. Yeah, so I've done that. I believe I have to go in the barn. I think they're in the barn now. Yeah. Oh my, hello. Romani's going to take our milk to Clocktail too. You're looking after the place. The cows would be all alone otherwise. Yes, sister. I'm going by wagon into town. Would you like a ride? I'll be leaving about 6 o'clock this evening, so you can join me if you'd like. And there you go. So 6 o'clock, we want to come back to Romani Ranch. So okay, are we going to just skip forward and do that? Well, maybe. My debate right now was, should I get the hook shot and do all that stuff in this part? Or should I simply do what I need to do now with Romani's quest? And I think my better option, as much as it would be cool to do like a really long part, I actually think it'd be better to split this up in doing the Romani side quest and getting all that stuff done with the graveyard side quest, so that we've basically unlocked we've got those big long side quests out of the way, and then just do 1 or 2 little ones afterwards. And then look at doing things in the next part with the hookshot. That's sort of where my mind is right now, but I'll see how long this takes. If I get through the side quest quite quick, maybe I'll try do it. I don't know, I'm kind of on two minds about it. Because I feel like it'd be more interesting to do a part on the hookshot, because there's a lot of stuff you can access with the hookshot, and then do this part on the, you know, like this is sort of the theme of this part, is like the Romani Ranch and do things like that. So I think I'm gonna do an extra part to do that next time, and just do the Romani Ranch stuff for now. That being said, I'm just checking my side quest list to make sure I'm not missing anything out. Yeah, I've done that. Because we do have the 4 bottles now, which is enough. You know what? No, I've changed my mind. We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna do an extra long part. Let's do it. I've got the time. I've got nothing else to do on day 2, and I could do it as another basic part. But we have the laptop's on good battery. Yep, the laptop's on really good battery actually. We've done a lot this part so far, and I think we can get a lot done now as fast as possible. Let's just go for it. I'm not kidding when I say I have a massive list of side quests that we can go do, including this story bit that I'm gonna go do, because there is so much you unlock with the Zora Mask and the hookshot. And with Epona, we unlock nearly every single side quest in the game, which is amazing. All I have to keep track of, and I need chat to also help with this, just make sure I return back to Romani Ranch before 6 PM of the second day. No! Ah! Oh god, I've been eaten! You bully! Now thankfully, because I'm in the Zora form, the like won't eat my shield. But you do have to watch that. Watch out for that. Die, you monster! Alright. Let's go. So we want to go over here. Yeah. Sorry if I seem a little scatterbrained this part. There is just so much to do that I'm like... It's trying to decide, what do I want to do first? What do I want to do second? Yeah, so we're going to headbutt this sign here. And we want to go underwater. Now, before you come here, I recommend 4 bottles, because it's the max you can get. You need the Zora Mask, and I highly recommend also get the Stone Mask, which will really help in this area, because the Stone Mask makes you invisible to the guards in this place. This is the pirate fortress where the Gerudo pirates hide. Let me pop on my mask. If they spot you, they will report. They will kick you out basically. So you want to stay as far away as you can. Now, unfortunately, not every enemy ignores the Stone Mask. So like these skeleton fish will see you. You can jump on the boat and get a ride, but unfortunately I missed. Can I get on? Let's see if we can. Yes, I see. As long as they're not looking at me, it's fine. But the Stone Mask is just that extra safety net to make sure I'm not spotted. What you want to do is go all the way across to here. This bit of land at the end. And again, you want to watch the white dots. This is actually where the map is really good to have, is for areas like this, where you need to know where enemies are. Turn to a Goron, slam this down. Oh my god, did I really miss that? Slam this down. Make sure, again, you're not spotted, because you can be seen, if you're not careful, by the pirates. I'd recommend go a little bit underwater, just to be safe, because they can only see so far. And unlike the Deku scrubs from the first stealth section, these guys don't really have like an indicator even at night time of their vision. But you want to swim into this gate that we've just opened up, and in here, this takes us deeper into the fortress, where there isn't a map for this bit, but that's fine because it's not in a massive area, which is why I figure I could do it now. It's big enough where there's things to keep an eye on. So yeah, we can push or pull this block, so I'm going to just push it forward, because we need to go through there. But I want to just open the way all the way up. Again, for those wooden bits, you want to crash into them. There is a chest in here that requires the right way of pushing and pulling the blocks to get some rupees, but, I mean, it's 175. I think we're okay on rupees. But yeah, I was going to leave this because it's not just a matter of me having time to do it, it's also... I have this issue where once I get an item in this game, I really want to just go do everything I can with it right away, and, you know, I do also want to do other things. Oh, okay. Also, make sure you do not get pushed by those vents, or else they'll push you outside, and you'll have to go back through this area again. But yeah, I have this issue where when I get an item, like this place will, spoiler alert, give us the hook shot, which is the... I keep talking about it because it's such a big item in the Zelda series, and it's such a helpful item in this game. It's so worth going after. Like, I mean, you need it to beat this game anyway, but yeah, I just think it unlocks so much in this game, the hook shot, that you really want to go out your way and try and do some of the stuff. Also, there's this little gate here where you hit it. That's me being stupid. You hit it behind the barrels, which you can blow up, or you can use the Goron punches to break open. But I go the Goron form because the roll lets you get to this faster. To the gate. Oh my god, in! Oh! Okay, I've never seen that in my life. Okay, note to self, the gate can actually crush you. I don't know if it took any hearts off me though. Yeah, that does reset the room as well, anything like that. I'm goofing up here, come on. Now, I'm going to limit some of the stuff that we can do with the hook shot, because, just time-wise, but there are some side-questy stuff I could look at doing. There we go, so you pop in here, and you get a piece of heart. There we go, so we have 12 hearts. There are 20 hearts in this game. Just for record. Actually no, I do want to stay at Goron. Get rid of these barrels, so they don't mess up my aim. Now you can shoot this with a bow, or you can use the boomerang fins. That opens up this gate. Watch the mines. But it won't stay open for long. This part you want to swim above the water, otherwise you'll get pushed out by the current. But yeah, so make sure you grab that heart piece while you're here, because it's... I mean, it's right there, you might as well grab it. Unless you're doing a 3-heart run. Which I've never tried. I've never done a 3-heart run of a 3D Zelda, because to me, I don't like just... I never really like those sort of challenges that require... that just reduce your health. They're not very fun to me. But yeah, so step on that switch. Is that high enough? Okay. You gotta be quite quick with this. This bit here. You can use a bow as well. I just like using the Zora fins. Oh my god, that was way too high. Nope, you're not going down. You wanna stand on here when you do it? Hit that, and that opens this up. Chop. Takes up here. What do I want to do? To go up here. I really like the music in this area as well. It's very, I don't know, it's very grand and imperial. I really like the sound of this bit. We need a good shot like this. That opens the door. You can use the telescope to see what's outside, but I don't really need to. I'm going to pop my stone mask on before I step out, just in case. Because the last thing you want is to be not kicked out when you got this far in. Make sure you don't walk off the edge as well, just be careful of that. I've had that happen before, and you have to go all the way back through. You can take a shortcut back here with the hook shot. There's a target on the wall. But yeah, so this is the main area of the Gerudo Fortress, and if you get kicked out in here, you'll get kicked to the first area again. What I want to do is, you can knock people out with your sword, but I shouldn't need to because of the stone mask being amazing. What I want to do is we want to get the camera and we're going to get a picture of one of these lovely ladies. Is that good enough? I think that's good enough. Okay, I'll hope it's good enough. You'll notice as well, they do turn to you with a stone mask, but they don't actually notice you, which is really funny. Okay. So we climb up here. I recommend the stone mask though because I've never tried to do this area without the stone mask. You'd probably have to just like know the timing, probably use arrows to knock them out and trek up here, but it just seems like a lot of effort. But yeah, as I show there, you can knock them out, they'll stay stunned for a bit. I think you could shoot arrows at them, which I'm guessing is how you would do it normally. I'm also going to get my arrows equipped. Get the bow. Yeah. What a big bee. It's a bee. I've been waiting for you. And did you find the rest of the eggs? No, but that's because... What are you trying to pull here? If people hear the great pirates have lost the treasure they stole, we'll become the laughingstock. Yes, but Aviel... The sea is strangely murky where we were attacked by the sea snakes. Silence! That's why the Zoras can't send for any help. Now that the eggs are gone, the Zoras should be frantically searching for them. If we don't hurry, the Zoras will get to them before we do. There are 4 eggs here now. Hurry, go find the other 3 eggs before those sea snakes eat them. Understood. Wait. The Zora eggs are the only clue we have about that dragon cloud floating above over the bay. If what that strange masked one says is true, and if we can get our hands on the treasure that lies sleeping in the temple in that dragon cloud, then we can spend the rest of our lives living the good life. So gotta move on and go find them now. Understood. Alright. So that gives us a little bit of an idea of what to do. Now, if you go down there, those guards won't be fooled by the stone mask, because they're smarter, I guess. But we saw that wasp fly into the nest here, so we want to... What was it, Marison? Not to the left. No, we want to the left. You want to shoot through this gap here and scare them out. Too far. If I saw bees or wasps that looked like that, I would run as well. My question is, why is there a nest in the middle of their base? Now in the 3DS version, this is actually a gap into the room, which is a good design choice, to be fair. And I will give credit where credit's due. There are changes I like in the 3DS version like that. There are changes that I hate, and I've been holding off on this one until I got the Zora mask. But if you want the reason to play the original over the... Oh, first of all, hookshot, by the way. Spoiler alert. If you want a reason to play the 3DS version, the original of the 3DS version, the Zora swimming controls are horrendous. They are so awkward and clunky and require magic to swim faster. And I don't know why they made that change. My only guess is they figured it was too awkward and clunky to control, or people found it hard to swim with the fast swimming controls, so they wanted you to be slower. But I never thought that was really a good excuse for it. But whatever, that's the 3DS version, this is the original. Now, with the hook shot, you can grapple up to wooden surfaces, such as that there, and... get rid of this clam first. These clams are annoying. Now, you can block their attack, thankfully, with the shield. You're going to wait for them to turn to you. And punch. It's a bit clunky with the clams, because you have to be close enough to hit them, and not so close that you bump into them. Yeah, so we'll get one of our bottles and pop the egg in. And you want to hold on to these eggs because we're going to need them. But that's basically what we're going to be doing throughout this fortress, is we need to find all the eggs. Again, I recommend the stone mask beyond anything else. You'll need the hook shot to explore more of this area as well. But yeah. So we're doing alright for time. We've got everything going. Did I put the mask on? Oh my god, I did not put the stone mask on. That would have been awkward walking out, a guard sees me, kicks me out. Alright. Now, there are 4, I believe there's 3 or 4 more areas. Because there's 4 eggs in this area, and then there's 3 more eggs in the area with the sea snakes that they were talking about, the pirates were talking about. So what we need to do now is basically go on a big fetch quest for the other eggs, exploring parts of the this area. So that's the exit, so we don't want that. That's fine. So I know that's the exit point, don't have to worry about that one. So you want to just use your hook shot, look around for the little stumps, hook onto them. Again, the stone mask makes a joke of this area. I really recommend the stone mask. You can see there, she clearly sees me, but the stone mask just gets me by. So, okay, we're into this room. Halt! We aren't fooled by that mask. Alright, so on your way to getting each of these eggs, you will encounter these pirate ladies, and they have a jump attack that can, if it hits you, it will it can knock you out and kick you out of the area. So I really recommend avoiding that attack. My best strategy with these guys, because they hold the guards up, is just... Oh god. Okay, good. Now, if it doesn't hit you properly, like there, you can get away with it. But yeah, you can hold your guard up, you can use the Zora form and its magical shield to stun them. Or you can just go reckless attacking, which is sort of my method. I got hit a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah. Right. Now I want to get my mask on, I want to get the bottle. Yeah, again, these clams are annoying, but just hold your shield up, you should never get hit by them. Because, you know, your shield is invincible. There you go. That's 2 bottles done. We've got 2 more eggs to find. Let me just put them out. I always recommend put the stone mask on before you leave a room. Just to be safe, because sometimes the pirates can catch you off guard. But yeah, I really like this area. I've always found this a really fun part of the game. In fact, for me, as soon as I beat the second dungeon, Majora's Mask just goes from a really good Zelda game to my absolute second favourite Zelda game of all time because of all the side quests and all the extra content you can access and just how much freedom of choice you get at this point in the game. Like, there are so many side quests and there's so many things to do. Oh god, put my mask on. I am a stone mask, don't mind me. Bonk. Yeah, nothing over there. Let's try the Zora mask. I'll just remind myself what what's the magic button? I don't remember what the magic button is. Halt! It takes courage to come thieving in the pirate's fortress. I'm gonna love doing this to you. That's the one. Yes, if you hit the attack button while you hold B, you can stun the pirate ladies. And this is the best way. I'd probably say this is the best way to fight them. Just, it does take magic up. It also takes more hits than your sword. But yeah. Don't think it ends here. Yeah, there you go. Also, because you can't use the hook shot, you'll always have to be back in the human form, which is why I usually just fight them normally. But, you know what, for Let's Play's sake, let's just... I feel like the Zora mask is a pretty good method. Come on, onto the wood. Yeah, so that fish enemy, the big fish needs to be killed first before you can get to the other little ones. Get a little reward. There we go, we've got all the money we can have. I don't believe I need rupees for anything else in this time cycle, so I might put them all in the bank after I've done this first half of the side quest. I say half because we still got to go get the other eggs as well. But that's what... As weird as it is, why did I take that pictograph? You'll see soon enough, but you need that pictograph in order to get the other Zora eggs. I'll explain that when we get to it. Now, once again, we've got the stone mask on. I need to now go back over to where there's all these grapple points. Is it? Oh god, wrong mask. I put the wrong mask on. I pressed the wrong button. It's fine, just don't get spotted again. Like I say, there's no massive punishment. As long as you've got the hook shot, you can always get back here. But yeah, there you go, you've seen what it looks like to get spotted. I was flipping between my items, that's why I got spotted there. I'm looking for, I think it's up here actually. No, it's not that one. Okay, yeah. So there's one more. There's one more area I need with the Gerudos in this place to get, and then we're done with this area for good. No. Oh, come on. With the wrong direction, Is it up here? Am I on the right side? Oh, I went the wrong side. It's over there. It's that wooden bridge I need. So it was that side, okay. Like I say, I've not played this game like every day, and like I haven't played it, I don't always do a test playthrough. Sometimes I do it if I'm worried about a section. But like this part, I kind of knew what I was going into. It's just how much I was going to do. Which is why I haven't done a test playthrough. But yeah. Sometimes it's just fun just playing a game, picking it up, just remembering what you need to do. Even if I make mistakes, it's fun. I'm having a fun time, I'm enjoying myself. I hope you lot are as well. But yeah, we're 1 PM, so we've got plenty of time still to go. I might actually be able to do all this stuff before the second day. That is rupees in that chest, but unfortunately I have full rupees, so I'll just ignore it. I think you're supposed to like stun them with arrows or something. Okay, I don't want to run out of magic, so let's let's just fight this woman. Yes, I do think I can trick you with this mask, because it tricked everyone else. I recommend as well sometimes just take the hit from their little sword swipes, and just because it gives you a moment to swipe back when they're left exposed. But yeah, they're not too hard, they just have a bit more guard up than a lot of enemies. But yeah, if you've played Ocarina of Time, you know how they fight. They fight very similar to the Garuda Ninja? I don't know what they are, and they're just like sort of a tribe of women in Ocarina of Time, women only. Yeah, we got another plan. Yeah, just be patient with those enemies, they're really not bad. But this is our final egg. Now, if you don't have enough bottles, you can just leave and then come back, which is why they give you the hookshot shortcuts. But that is everything we needed to do. With all that done, we can now teleport away. We have done with this area, we got our heart piece, and we got the eggs. So we want to go drop those eggs off before we do anything else. So we want to go back to the lab, which is the Great Bay Coast. So we're going to teleport there. Sorry, I got chocolate on my Switch controller. My girlfriend gave me a chocolate muffin. Got a little bit on my controller. But yeah, when you've got the eggs, we want to pop up here. And you want to dump the eggs down here. It don't matter where you drop them, as long as it's somewhere near the middle of the grate. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's around the middle of the grate. So they can all just fall down. You don't need to be in the Zora form for this, but I feel like it just fits the theme. I also really like this music, which plays in the Curiosity Shop as well. There's something a little sinister and weird about it. But yeah. Got one more egg to drop off. Now you don't have to worry about time limit or anything on this, besides the usual time limit. You do not want to reset time. Something funny though is you can actually, I believe, you can sell these Zora eggs at the Curiosity Shop. Don't do that, but I think that's a really weird, funny detail. But yeah, so now we've done that, what do we do next? I've got the hook shot so I can go do side quests, but before side quests, I want to go and I feel like I should just get these eggs done. Because, you know, it's the next story beat, it's the next part of the story, and doing all of this will basically open the way to the third dungeon for us. So, is this the right one? Fisherman's Hut, rare fish inside. Yep. So we want to come here, we want to talk to this lovely man here. Well, if this is the Zora, how are fish been going lately? Haha! Did you be coming to see me because you can't catch any fish? It's not good out there. Lately I've been coming back empty-handed myself. Why, I was almost hoping you were coming to share with me. Okay. Help me, please take me back to the waters in Pinnacle Rock. Are you interested in that fish? It's a rare fish, isn't it? It's called a seahorse. I caught it swimming around here, just off of Pinnacle Rock. Since it's rare, I was thinking of selling it at the town carnival, which should be starting soon. If you want, I'll give it to you. On one condition. Do you have a pictograph of the female pirates? I don't want to know why this guy wants a pictograph of the pirates. I don't want to know why he's only in his shorts when he's asking me such questions, but he can have the picture. Take your dirty picture. Give me your seahorse. Huzzah! We have a seahorse. Which you do need a bottle as well for. I've never tried it, and I wouldn't. but I'm curious if you could sell the seahorse at the curiosity shop. That would be interesting. But yeah, so we want to get the seahorse, and we're going off to Pinnacle Rock. Again, just keep track, chat, of the time. Make sure that, because if it hits anywhere near 6 PM when I'm done with this section, I will have to just make a huge U-turn and try to get to Romani Ranch in time. I think we're okay though because of the Song of Double Time, but I'm just trying to rush through this now. So we want to go down here, between the two rocks here, which leads us to Pinnacle Rock. And what we want to do is, we want to drop off our little seahorse friend in the water here. You have strange powers, Gary. I have a request for you. Please follow me. So what we want to do now is we want to follow the seahorse, because these signposts can be misleading. For the most part, they point you in the correct direction. But the seahorse will prove, like here, for example, that signpost was tricking me. He will reveal the actual location. You don't technically need the seahorse to do this if you know the pattern, but I always get the seahorse to be safe, and because there is a heart piece that the seahorse will give us for something that we're going to do for them in a moment. But you want to very carefully stick to the path, because if you go too far off the path, it will transport you back to the start of the area. Here in the depths of Pinnacle Rock live many dangerous sea snakes. My friend is trapped here. Gary, can you please find a way to get rid the air of all the sea snakes and help my friend? Of course I can. Please do this for me. Please defeat all the vicious sea snakes and save my friend. I will save your friend. So what we want to do is we want to go to all of these holes. This is also where having magic power helps. We want to activate our magic shield, which hurts them. It takes 2 hits of the magic shield each to kill the sea snakes, and each one will either drop a heart, you'll either get a Zora egg, nothing, or something like the rupees or whatever. But the point of this is we want to get rid of every sea snake. So you want to go to every single hole and get rid of all of them to help the seahorse. So just keep track of which holes you've been to. As soon as you get near a hole, I'd always recommend putting on the shield. Yeah, finding the eggs here is really easy because I usually find they don't tend to be like the hardest holes to find, but I don't know. I'm not explaining it well, but I don't feel like it's too hard to spot where they are. But yeah, you want to just check all these holes. So if it pops out, yep, you know you've picked the right one. If nothing pops out, you know you need to go to a different hole. I don't believe there's anything in here, but I want to know if there's any magic power, because I'm running low. Heart, okay. Hearts, not very useful. Yeah, they're not very strong enemies either, so you don't have to worry about them doing loads of damage or anything to you. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4. We've done 4. Now if you get close enough to a hole, you can see, like this one here, you can see if there is one or not. Yeah, when your magic starts running low though, like right now, I need to find a magic pot. Like that. So it's well worth checking the little pots here, because some of them give you magic. So yeah, we want to just keep going down, just keep checking all the holes. So we've already done that one, good. You'll know if you hear that rumbling noise that there's one inside as well. Okay. We're almost at 4 PM, I've got to hurry. I'm beginning to worry about time, but I'm also like, I think I'm alright as well. I'm in a really weird spot here where I feel good about how long this is taking me, but I'm also like, I need to pick up the pace a little bit. No, that's just a chest. I don't need that. Okay, there's one over there as well. Or did I get rid of that sea snake? No, I got rid of that one. Okay, cool. Is it just the ones on the floor now? Yeah, like I said, it's not a very exciting part. If they touch you, as I showed earlier, if they hit you, they push you quite far back. Okay, that's not all of them, so it's gotta be that side then. Yeah, I'm hoping this is the last sea snake. I should also mention you can't play any instruments while you're underwater either, and you're very limited on what items are allowed. There we go. That's the last seahorse. So we can see them find their friend. Let's go talk to them. And also the last egg's in this one, oh perfect. Thank you, Gary. This is a symbol of our greatest, deepest gratitude. We got a piece of heart. I always love the little hearts around them. You're lovers. Cute little fish. But that's it. So we got the last, that should be 3 Zoro eggs done. Now what we need to do here, the fastest way back out of this area is to swim up to the top. We want to go right back up to the very top, and we want to just swim out into the ocean, because that will teleport you back to the start of Pinnacle Rock. Then we'll turn around, go back to the lab, drop the eggs off, and we should just about make it to Milk Road in time. But yeah, so you want to swim out to the water, because this will eventually fade us out, like that. You want to turn around, swim away from Pinnacle Rock. This guy just pops up to tell you about Zora Hall, which we've already been to. So we want to go back to the lab and drop off the eggs. I'm doing this now just to be safe, because I've never tried to take the eggs far from Zora Cape, because I always assumed you had to. I should also mention, in the Japanese version, from what I've heard, apparently this ledge is too high up and you are required to dolphin jump onto the ledge, which is really cheeky of them to do that. But there we go. So we are going to just pop that there. Oh my god, open the door. We don't have time for this link. I'm going to take off my mask a second so I can just get all 3 eggs equipped. I believe that is correct, that there are 7 eggs. You want to just climb up here. I'm going to drop off all the eggs. Yeah, see, if you're in... Yeah, so I take it back what I said about being in the right spot. You need to be so deep enough in the tank for it to let you drop the eggs off. I do kind of wish you didn't have to watch them all drop right to the bottom. Like, I get it, they're dropping down. But I get it to hear this music again, which I love. I don't know why, it's just so like... Zelda's weird. It's a very weird and whimsical series, but it's also weird, like... It's like strange, and this music really brings that out. Good, all the eggs are brought together. It's going to start. Quick, come to the front of the aquarium. Let's see. Oh, they're so cute. They're like little tadpoles. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Look at this! What does that mean? What the world could this mean? I got it. Don't you understand the way these Zora children have lined up? It means... Music. Don't you have some kind of instrument? I do, but it's which instrument you want. You want to be a Zora. And you want to play the way the music is. You got to get the right position here, though, which is what I always hate about this part. You need to be stood the right place to get this activated. I believe it just has to be close enough to the scientist. There you go. This is the new wave Bossa Nova, and this unlocks the way into the next dungeon. It's a nice little tune. Such a mellow, nice tune. It's the melody taught by the Zora children that invigorates singing voices. Yes, it's that instrument. If these Zoras are born to teach this song, then hurry, you must play this song for little Zora who laid these eggs. Yeah, not right now. So that will unlock the dungeon. Now what I want to do, because we are very tight on time here, is it's 5 PM of the second day. I have just about made it. We need to go to Milk Road now. We've got 3 more things I want to do in this cycle. Because I'm going to leave all the hookshot side questy stuff for next part, as I feel like we've done a lot of really big things this part. I need the bunny hood. Let's quickly just open this up. Now if I've done this correctly, we're at 5 PM, the second day. Off to Romani Branch. She should be getting ready very soon for the events that we need to do. Let's see if she's out yet. Nope, not yet. She'll be out in a minute. That's good. I'm gonna also just play the song of... wait. No, I might as well just play the song of Invert Time. Let's just wait for 6 PM, because I feel like in the time it would take me to play the song, have the little cutscene play of time, going to 6 PM, we're close enough. We might as well just wait a minute. Oh, wait. So, what's left for us to do? Well, we agreed to help Cremia, which is Romani's sister, at 6 PM of the second day. So that's what we're going to do first. We need to go to the graveyard on the night of the second day to do that minigame. And then we need to go to the graveyard on the night of the third day and do that minigame. And all 3 of them together will have the graveyard quest done, the Romani quest done, and we'll be all set. Let's talk to you. Hello! Oh, good evening. I'm going to town right now to deliver milk. Would you like a ride? Yes, I would. That's great. Tonight I'm kind of lonely. I welcome company. I'm going to create a save point just before we start something here, because just in case anything goes wrong. This is a one-time side quest. I guess it's been a while since our father died. I'm trying to take care of the ranch, but things have been getting unstable lately. Cows always seem bothered and frazzled, and I'm finding broken bottles everywhere. Where they come from, I do not know. My sister Romani has been worried too. She's practicing using a bow. She says it's to stop the quote-unquote ghosts. Say, what are the Tones folks saying about that moon? It's bigger than before, isn't it? In town, I have a friend. Her name's Andrew. Andrew. The day after tomorrow is her wedding. I wonder if it will fall, that thing. What? The road? Boy, get your bowl ready. First Milk Road is blocked by a boulder, and now we have to take this detour through ugly country. Are you ready, boy? I'm gonna try and get us through here as fast as I can. If any pursuers come from behind, chase them off with your arrows. They may be after my cargo of milk bottles. Do you understand? Okay. I'm going to create a suspend point here, right at this moment. Just to be safe, in case anything goes wrong. Yes, I understand. Thanks. I'm relying on you. If we can get through here, I'll have a big thanks for you. Alright. Now, what we want to do is we want to shoot the pursuers with the bow. As I've already shown though, the bow's not the most accurate thing. Oh well, it's not bad, but it's a little unstable. Thankfully here, there is no penalty for just spamming arrows. As long as we are in general hitting them, when they raise the pitchforks, it pushes them back. And you've got until... What the... Oh my god, go away. Yeah, you need to watch out that... I believe it's if 3 of the bottles get broken. It ruins the minigame. Oh no, oh no. Okay, this is not going great. Yeah, so... There is a way you can cheat this minigame. Specifically, if you... Yeah, you can cheat the minigame if you manage to wear a mask that you get after this. But, yeah, that's good enough. Mr. Barton was happy to get his first delivery in quite a while. Thank you, you were pretty cool. This isn't very big, but accept my thanks. We got the Romani mask. Wear it to show you're a member of the elusive Milk Bar. By doing one good deed, a child becomes an adult. That mask is only given to a limited number of adult customers. It's proof of membership. And now I acknowledge you as being an adult. There you go. So that is Creamia's quest done. Now while she's dropped us off here, which would be perfect, I kind of want to go drop my money off in the bank for a second. Do I? Well, no, you know what? No, let's just go. I don't believe... No, actually, yeah. I'm going to drop money off in the bank, then I'm going to come back to this in a second. But we do want to be on that side. But with the Romani mask, we can now get access into the milk bar whenever we want, as long as we wear the mask. We'll be doing... There is a side quest we can do there, which I might do in this part, but first things first, I want to just get the my money deposited and the graveyard quests done. Alright, so let us deposit all our money. We don't need any more for this side quest. Yeah. As always, just going to remind that you wanted to save up 5,000 rupees to get a heart piece. We only have 800 right now, so we definitely need a lot more. But yeah, just keep that in mind while you're playing the game. I need one mask of the captain's hat again. Yeah, so that's another mask for our collection, and it gives us access to the milk bar, which gives us another little area to do things with, which we'll have a look at. We'll have a look at the milk bar in a bit. I just want to get this graveyard quest done now. We've still got day 2 and then day 3 to go of the milk bar, of the graveyard rather. Thinking about the milk bar already. So day 1 gives you Song of Storms. So what does day 2 give you? Well, let's find out. Stone mask. Where is my stone mask? Give me my stone mask. hat on. You want to look for which one has the skellies running around. They all say the same thing every day, so I'm just going to skip through this. Yes, she says, I know you have orders to guard the grave, but we want you to open it. So we need to do this for day 2 and day 3 to get our other rewards. Boop. Okay. Money! I noticed that our sword's not doing anything here. Well, this is the thing about day 2. Day 2 is all about using the lens of truth. So let me find my lens of truth, not the pictograph, to find fake walls. I also want to have my blast mask ready. Where is the... So if you have the lens of truth off, you won't see any of these spiders around. And you'll also notice that there's all these ledges that you could accidentally fall into. So I do recommend just clear out the room a bit before you start exploring. Oh my god. Any others? I think it's just... Oh, there is another one. It's fine. There you are. Very nice. Okay, yeah. Now you want to be careful. The reason why I was taking it very slow there, you want to be very careful around ledges like that. Because if the lens of truth is hiding ledges, then if you try, you won't be able to automatically jump over them. It's a really weird thing about the game. But yeah, okay. Now you heard that weird clank on the wall, which tells us it's a fake wall. So we want to pop our blast mask on and blow it up. And we've got another fight with an iron knuckle. At this point I'm just like, yeah, just whack them. Another strategy I've got that works quite well. Oh, it works okay. No, 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 no. Oh my god, okay. Maybe not as well as I thought, but you can sort of use duck stabs to hit them a bit. That was very close to being a disaster. I nearly died there, actually. One more hit and I would have died. So yeah, just be careful by your knuckles. More careful than I was there. There we go! We got 2 pieces of heart. Woo! So yeah, that's the day 2 reward. Piece of heart. Very nice. I always appreciate that. Now, unfortunately, for some stupid well, I mean, I guess just to have enemies pop up, but like, it's very annoying that the enemies respawn after you leave a room. I'm done with this place. Yeah. Should also show off that even without the lens of truth, you can still go through invisible walls. It's just a way to help you find where you need to go. But yeah. And with that, we are done with the second night. Now the last thing I want to do... You You know what? I'm going to do it now, actually, because I'm going to save some side quests for later. Just give me a moment. I'm going to just do... I think what I'll do now is the... yeah, so I've got the Zora song. That's done. I've done the Day 2 skeleton and the Romani. Now, the question here is, do I skip to Day 3 because I'm already here to do the skeleton quest, which I think I will. I think that makes the most sense. There's a lot of side quests to do next part. So next part will be another side questy part. So I think I'm going to just... Let's do the Song of Double Time. And let's just get this done. And see what happens at this point. Because I'm not certain if the Milk Bar quest that I was thinking of doing, you can do on the final day. I'm pretty sure they're not where I need them to be for the final day. So I'm just going to leave it and just focus on doing this as my last thing in this cycle. I think 2.5 hours stream is a good enough time to just sort of start wrapping up soon. And this is the perfect side quest to end on because it's a bit of a tedious last day one. Yeah, so we want to find, not the one sitting down, we want to find the skeleton marching around again. So this is our final graveyard quest. No, not guard the quest. No, don't guard it. My next command is open the grave. This is, in my opinion, the worst of the graveyard quests and one of my least favourite parts of the game. I do not like this side quest. You'll see why in a moment. I also need, I think I just need arrows. Okay. I also like to have the bunny hood on for this as well. You, who are you? I can't see because it's too bright. You're not a ghost, are you? A fairy? Oh, it was the fairy's light. In that case, it's just perfect. I came looking for the royal family treasures. Legendary treasure, but my torch has gone out. I'm sorry, but could you walk in front of me and light the way, please? You will. In that case, I'll use your light as I walk. Just leave me to the place where you think the treasure is buried. I'll even spread the treasure with you. I've counted on you now. Alright. This is the most annoying part of the graveyard because Dampe the groundskeeper here. We need to guide him with our fairy's light to these holes where he'll dig for us. The problem is he moves so slow, it makes this whole part tedious to do. But you're looking for the holes that have these flames pop up. If they don't have it, you just go to the next hole and you know not to check that one. There are some on the second level which we'll may have to use. I've never done this where they're all on the ground floor. Wouldn't that be nice? And I believe they're randomized, but I could be mistaken there. Nothing there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're randomized, but I've never had them not be on the second floor. Also, thank you for showing yourself. There is a pesky little wall master in this area, which is what that was. That weird hand was that just fell out of the sky. And you know because you hear that weird noise and your shadow gets bigger and bigger. Also, if you go too far away from him, which is the problem, he runs around randomly, which is what I hate about this part. And also, if that wall master catches you, you have to redo this whole sequence again. Oh, I thought there was a hole over there. Okay, sorry, this way. I put the bunny hood on and I just lock onto him and just slowly inch back now and then. But of course he does this on the final day when you're already in a hurry. So definitely play the Song of Inverted Time before doing this quest. this is basically the idea of it, is you just get him to dig different areas up. And I'll show this off. So, if it doesn't seem like there's any more on the bottom floor, you need to get him onto one of these elevators. And unfortunately, these stupid elevators only lift one. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. They only lift one person at a time. Where are you? Come on. I don't know where it vanished. The game was mean with it. Yes, talk to me. Talk to me. Damn it. Oh, fine. I guess I'm just leading him. I'll try the two again. I think it was this one and the middle one. Yeah, this whole sequence is just so tedious. Okay, good. So I think once you've got the spots, they will be the same, I believe. So, like, you can't just keep, like, accidentally, like what I did there, knocking yourself out and then trying again. This should be the number 2. But yeah, you can see there's, like, some bricks that lead upward. So that's why I want to lead him over here. Oh, for God's sake. Go away. Stupid. Ah, go away. Come on, come on. Thankfully, with the strongest sword, that thing's easy to kill. Come on, Dumpy. Oh, this is exciting gameplay. I need to get him on the switch, then I need to not get myself knocked out, like that. I need to then find where I need to go. So I want to go up here. Now you do have a limited time to do this before he'll just stupidly walk off the edge. But because of auto jumping, you want to still take your time a bit. And we basically need to wait for him to come over here, lock onto him, get him to walk on to where we are. Like that. Make sure he doesn't walk off the edge, and we need to get him to dig a pit. One of the pits up here, and if it's not this one, then it has to be the other side. Come on, Dumpy. Check this hole for me. Oh, is something strange about the spot for me to dig here? Yes. Dig! Yes! Thank you. And when you find all 3 flames, you find a big bow. Whoa, it's the leader of the ghosts! Let's get down to the ground floor to fight this guy. Now, the way you fight this enemy is you hit them with arrows when they're not spinning. And when they are spinning, you want to avoid them. You can hold your shield up, or, as I like to do, put the bunny mask on and just shuffle to the side. You don't have long though to aim at them after you've avoided their attack. So you do have to watch out for that. And if they do hit you, they will disappear sometimes. Oh, come on. They only take a certain amount of shots, but we kill him, and the chest unlocks. You'll also see there's a little ghost spirit left over, so let's grab our bottle. Let's bottle it up. We've got a big pearl in the bottle. This may lead to something good. Now you can drink the pearl, like a potion. However, doing so can sometimes hurt you and isn't always worth it. But there is a more interesting purpose for the big pearl bottles, as I'll show in a moment. But in the chest, we get an empty bottle. Woohoo! So now we have 5 empty bottles, meaning we are only missing 1. Which, I'm trying to remember where the last one is. Oh yes, I remember. I know where the last one is. Okay, so with that all done, let's go. Let's leave this place. So yeah, that's the graveyard quests all done. Bit annoying that last one, but you know, it's not too bad. I ain't see nothing, I don't know nothing. Yeah, so he's hiding away now. Oh my god, come on, out. If you're wondering why I'm not playing the Song of Soaring, I don't believe you can play it indoors. But there you go, so we've got that done. Let's play our warp song. We have one more thing I want to go do. I might check the other thing, but I don't believe I don't think he'll be there on day 3. I want to just show what you can do with a pearl bottle before I finish things off for this part. Let's see where we can go. Pop our bunny hood on. Let's reset time back to normal. We've got to wait until 10 PM of the final day now to get what we need. To get because we need to go to the curiosity shop. You know what, I don't have long. I'm going to just do that, yeah. I'll leave the other thing for next part that I was going to do, because I've got the items I need to do things. Basically, now we have every item we need to do almost every side quest in the game. Which is kind of amazing, because we just needed the hook shot, the Epona, and the Zoro mask, which then unlock those 3 things together unlock so many side quests. Now I know I could go on for like make this a super long part, but I think this is a good place to sort of finish things off with this last little thing I want to do. So let's grab our big pearl. We want to get the big pearl. We're going to wait for the curiosity shop to open. Won't take long, just a couple of moments here. Come on, end of the world, you can open up a little early today. You can see we're still missing quite a lot of hearts. However, they will quickly just fall into place while we do side quests. 2 more dungeons to go. It'll all just sort of fall in place. But yeah, I'd say we're just about the halfway point in the game now. Hey, come in. You gotta look around. I'm doing the sales. Check it out. Yeah, I don't want the bomb bag. I want to sell something. I'll pay you good for it. Show me it. Yes. Big Poe. 200 rupees. Just like that. Big Poes. So yeah, Big Poes are a good moneymaker if you know places where you can find them. Unfortunately, they're not the easiest items to find. There's only a certain amount of Big Poes in the game. So I'd recommend definitely get that one. At the end of the graveyard quest, and there's another one later in the game, but you need it for a story thing. But there's a few little spots like that. But yeah, so you can make an easy 200 rupees there for killing the big bow, and that brings us up to 1,149 rupees. And for saving 1,000, you get 5 rupees. So I'm going to deposit that 5 rupees. There we go. 1,154 rupees we're ended on. So with all that done, we have got how many gaps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 masks left in the game, 7 of which we can get before we finish the game. So there are 7 masks left to find in the world, which is pretty good. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 key items left to get. This here is just for quest items. Those 3 there. These are arrows. We've got 1 bottle to find. So basically we have just 2 key items left to get in the game at some point. We've got almost all the world explored. Almost all the maps except for the Ikana side of the world done. How are we doing on stamping people off? So we've got to do the Andrew Cafe side quest at some point. We've got something with the Curiosity Shop, which we need to look at, but we can't do that right now. But that's something to keep in mind. There's something with the mayor. We need to help him with the angry townspeople. We've got 2 people missing, which I'm going to have to remind myself who those last 2 are. Who those 2 are, because I actually can't remember on the top of my head which 2 characters that is. We've got something to do with the postman as well, still left. We've got the grandma. We need to stay awake during her stories somehow. And that's about it. So we're getting there with the side quests. They are falling into place. We've got 2 pieces of heart. So 2 more will get us to 13 heart containers, which is very nice. We've got all but 1 song. We've got the best sword. We've got 2 out of 4 of the dungeons beat. We've got the best bombs and best arrows, quivers. So yeah, I'd say we're making really good progress. I played this. What the? Okay, I was gonna say, for some reason I didn't want to take that as my Song of Time, even though it very much was. Oh, actually there's one more thing I want to do. Before I finish this part, just to get a little bit more rupees. And I may as well show this off. I believe I can do this anyway. Now, since I haven't got the key to the hotel, I need the Deku mask to use the flower to go into the hotel. But there should be a room we can enter that can give us some rupees. I'll just quickly go do that. Now, get that out of the way. Nope, it's upstairs, it's upstairs. Now, if I've done this correct, yes. There is this room here empty. No one's here. You see this weird mask on with a dress on a mannequin. But we'll interact more with that another time. We'll find out more about that. This thing another time. This wedding dress. But yeah. So I just came to get the rupees. We're now going to go with the final few hours of the world left. We're going to now deposit my rupees and then go back in time. You know, I haven't really shown off the final hours. It's a really big moment of the game. So, in the final hours of the game, there's a few. Let's talk about this while we're finishing things up. So, in the final hours of the game, obviously, you know, time's run out, and if you let it run to 0, the game ends and you die, basically. But there's something really special about this time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the Song of Inverted Time. And I say, for a final thing of this part, let's just wander around, just talk to some people, see what they have to say. Let's show off some things. Let's just see what people have to say in the final hours, because this is the most impactful moment of the game. The music's different. It never shifts from this point in the game, the music. It really lets you feel the dread of everything. So this is the big one, first of all. This scene here is very famous. I'll be on vacation for a short while. Please don't look for me. So this is where the swordsman was. And And you'll notice this weird screen at the back. But if you chop it open, find some rubies, okay. Oh, I'm scared, I can't take it, I don't want to die. You'll see him trembling. The once brave knight trembling. It's really sad, like, it's terrible how much this really affects people. And just next door in the post office, you've got the postman on his knees. Oh, I want to flee, but it's not written on the schedule. To me, the delivery schedule is the highest priority. He literally can't bring himself to leave because of the delivery schedule. So you've got one person hiding away in fear, another stuck to their job so much they can't run away. Let's keep looking around, see what other people have to say. Talk to the shopkeeper. Actually, we should have had the large bomb bag in store, so there was an extra getting it here in the store. I don't know when we'll be getting it now. Is there a way to talk? You're still here. You really should go see the fireworks. This may be the last time. Such a shame. I thought we could finally sell big bomb bags. Mummy, don't go picking up bomb bags in the middle of the night anymore. It's like asking to be mugged. Doesn't the North Gate have a reputation for being a dangerous place? I never would have suspected that prancy character of anything. Just goes to show you can't judge people on their appearance. From now on, I'll go. Yeah. I don't believe the Goron says anything different. We've got plenty of time to check these things out. Let's see. You'll notice the shopkeeper, just not here. He's gone. So if you wanted to buy anything from the shop, you can't now. We know about the Curious shop. He's there. Cowards, all of you! Not a one of you stayed. My apprentice will be disgusted with all of you. I'll have a fine carnival without you. If you're gonna fall, then fall already. We have this guy who's... I wouldn't say he's in denial, but he's just too stubborn to leave, wanting his carnival, but... You know, everyone else has fled already. There's a lot of really just deep moments. Like... It's sad. It's really sad seeing how people react to it all. But this is what I love about Majora's Mask is everyone feels alive. This place. Do I need the key to get in here? No. You know what? Let's go check the spare rooms. See if anyone else around. Why not? We've got the time. I feel like not enough playthroughs really talk about the final hours because, you know, they're doing the side quests and everything, and I was doing it as well, but I think sometimes you just gotta take in what's really going on. Like, everyone's gone. There's no people around, and the ones who are around are dealing with things different ways. People like the postman are hiding away, are stuck because of their application to the jobs. People like the swordsmen are hiding away out of fear. We can see the milk bar. What's going on in the milk bar? Pop on a little cow head. Ah, you remember? Please come in. I find it ridiculous you need ID to get in here for the world ending, but yeah. So, we already spoke to this woman before. Oh dear, are you alright with not fleeing? It looks like this is it for the town, you know? You saw the moon, didn't you? It's gone so huge. All the town folks have fled. You should flee too, far away. Speak to a shopkeeper. We've got some good milk in tonight. Would you like some Romani for your final moon viewing? It's really sad, like I say. but this is the beauty of the game. So, yeah, everyone's fled, run away, and the few people who were around are basically people who were just too stubborn to leave. I think what I'll do, I'll just... And the music really just sells the dread of everything. I don't know if the mayor's here or not, because these wives in the milk bar. I tell you, it's hard to figure which way things will go. See, because Muto said he would call my wife, the carnival is on. It's sad. Like I say, the mayor's forced to stay because of everyone bickering in the town when all he wanted to do was run away. Is there a few guards there? Yeah, yes there is. Captain Viskin, the mayor's orders are absolute. So the gate guard's still standing by. Standing by! Cripes! These guys are just in distraught that they have to stay. Alright, there's no one in North Clocktown, so last thing I want to show is we're going to just go to Romani Ranch. There's no real point going around the world because there's not a lot changes in other areas, as far as I know, unless people want to correct me on that. But I don't believe there is. But you'll notice, even in a place like this, still the final hours music playing. Some people don't have any dialogue. Like this guy's just like, oh yeah, I've been the way. Nothing's changed there, but other people have really drastically different things to say in different situations. So, let's go to Romani Ranch. Let's see what happens. Check the barn. It's locked. Okay. Try the house. Nope. The ranch is closed. What's the sign say? No, just the horse controls. So I missed a little bit of dialogue, but basically what's happened is people have fled to the ranch and are hiding inside of the ranch now. I don't believe there's a way in. There's no like rooftop entrance or anything, is there? I don't believe so. No, there's not. But yeah, so basically that's what's going on here. So everyone's fled to the ranch and hiding inside. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off because it's not often talked about. I mean, it is when people discuss the game in general. They talk about this stuff. I think the best way to end this part is to just let the time go down. And I think I should do it in the town. I don't know, I put the Deku mask on. Just to show what happens if you let the moon crash. Nope, I want this, I'm sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Clocktown. And I'm just going to let the time go down. I'm going to create a little save point, just so right near the bank. Just right at the bank, I'm going to just create a little save point once I've put my money away, so I've got that in my save data. Because as long as I can come back to it and then return time, there's nothing wrong with doing this. But I just figured for a last little thing, because next part's going to be a very side quest heavy part, I'm just going to let this moment sink in. So just bear with me, I've put time back to normal speed. Yeah. let's just set this. Create a save spot. And we're going to wait until time runs out. Just going to wait together. I'm just going to... So we've got a lot of side quests that will open up for us in the next part. Now that we've got everything we need to do them. I've made a list of big bits that need doing, and there are going to be a few time cycles. This one was just basically how much can I do in one time cycle, and there was things I could have included, but I didn't want to rush the time too much because I felt like there was a lot of things that could be done. I don't know why I'm putting the masks and things on, I'm taking extra time. There was a lot of stuff I could have gone on and done, but I wanted to just leave it for now because I feel like I've got enough done in this part. I feel like there's a lot of stuff to do in the next parts, and they're very specific on the right time cycle things to do. So I feel like doing them at that point made more sense to me than doing them at a later point. But it'll all make sense in the next part, what my plan is. Just double check I've got that suspend point. Yes, I have. Good. But yeah. So yeah, you can see the time's coming down. Unfortunately, I can't get the camera thing to... There we go. Not the best angle to see it. Let's go to the main part of the town to show this off. I just figure we're playing Majora's Mask. The world's ended. Why don't I just show that? Show what it really... I keep putting the Deku mask on. You know what? Fine. The Deku mask is where we're gonna... No, I don't want to add comedy to this. I think it deserves its own thing. So you can see right here how close the moon is. The bells are chiming faster and faster. And this is it. This is the end of the world in Majora's Mask. And what happens if you just let the timer run out? The moon comes down, burns the entire town up. It doesn't matter how close or far away you are from the town, this is the scene you'll always see. No matter where you are, the fires reach you. And that's the end of everything. The mask wins and survives in the fire. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? The final words that echo are from the Happy Mask Salesman. How did you do? You'll be fine. Surely you should be able to recover Majora's Mask. I believe in you. However, time passes even as we speak. There are only 72 hours left. So you'll notice we're back here. But you'll see everything from our time cycle's gone. We lost all the masks, we lost all our items because we never reset time. The map's empty. Everything is gone. And that's why we make sure we have a load state. And just to prove we haven't lost anything, we've got all our masks, got everything there, the map's all charted up. So yeah, let's fix that up. Let's reset time, finish up this part. But yeah, I figured I'd just show that once, so you can get an idea of what the threat is. Like, obviously the game doesn't end, it doesn't actually, like, you know, it doesn't kill you, like, actually, in, like, a sense of oh, you lose all your progress. But you do lose all your progress because the game resets your time back to the moment of your last time cycle. Like the last time you reset time. So that's why it's so important that you don't let that happen. There you go. So with that shown off, the end of the world and everything, and all the side quests we've done this part. Next time on Majora's Mask, on my next part of my Majora's Mask live stream, we will be doing all the other side quests that you can do before the third dungeon. We won't be doing this third dungeon, but just basically as much cleanup as I can do in that part. To be ready with more masks, more hearts, more items, and we'll be all set for the third dungeon. So thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a nice evening. Take care.